This is the best of the Rob, Arnie, and Dawn Show.
Add this to the reason why Dawn's the least fun person ever that you can find at RobArnieandDawn.com. Loves to watch commercials about dairy farmers.
Absolutely.
Good.
Now, that's true.
That'll never get repeated.
No.
All right, let's...
Thanks for your addition, though.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for cleaning that up.
No problem.
Let's talk about holiday etiquette. Yesterday...
No, let's not.
we spent some time talking about office parties, office work parties.
Yeah, party.
How you deal with them, watching the alcohol, watching what you say, or the consequences of it. Now, we have a couple of our etiquette examples deal with the office, and then they're just in general. And this isn't really like an Arnie versus Dawn quiz. This is actually a little bit of insight into what you guys know about traditional etiquette, keeping in mind that etiquette people are not experts. You might disagree with. There's a lot of etiquette, you know, the forks and the spoons.
Yeah,
and
that whole thing's stupid.
All right, you know, a lot of people don't ever rise to the level where you're in a society that matters.
Yeah, like if I know that I'm going to some highfalutin place, I bring my own sporks. That way I know I'm not going to be wrong at all.
You know what? True story. When I have gone to nice restaurants, it's been with Rob, of course, because that's where
Tony
he dines,
Roma's.
and he's paying. The very first time, because this was long ago, I watched him. I watched Rob. I'm like, okay, which fork is he using for a salad? All right, there we go. Which spoon is he using for his soup? All right, there we go.
There's a much easier way. Don't order super salad.
Now, the idea here, then, is mainly to get Arnie and Dawn to fight. So, we're going to start.
Good luck with that.
These are according to Sandra Hyde, who is the president and founder of the Etiquette School in Dayton, Ohio.
You know, everybody there must wear an ash cuff.
Well, I can't imagine either one of you would cheat off of each other, but we'll rotate who answers first, and then we'll tell you what the etiquette expert says eventually after we fight about it.
I thought it wasn't a quiz.
It's not. But you know how, like, if it was...
We know how you play.
If it was fact-based, you might take your lead from what the other person says.
Just pick up, sorry.
However, this shouldn't. I mean, this is all based on how you live your life. So the answer should come to you right away.
Arnie lives his life rudely.
We're going to start.
Excuse you, right
like
there.
You.
We're going to start at the office place.
Okay.
We got 2 etiquette questions, then we'll get into family and general stuff. Should you, etiquette speaking, give your boss a gift at the holidays?
No.
What do you think, Don?
Yes.
Why? It could be bribery.
No, I just think it's nice. It makes him feel good that you appreciate him being your boss, and it's Christmas time.
Can't you do that in a note?
And it's your chance to, because...
What about a note? Just say a note. Or a card.
You can do a note or a card.
A card's not a gift. You know what we mean by the question. We mean gift. We got to talk these things through. Why did you say no, by the way?
Right away.
Right away.
Well, because... the way it looks is that you're just buying him a gift because he's your boss.
It's a brown nose thing.
It's not. It's different. Like if it was you and I, and you and I are acquaintances. So
Jeez.
I would buy you a gift. If we still gave each other gifts, I'd give you a gift because you're my friend, not because you're my boss.
Aren't you supposed to brown nose your boss? I mean, the purpose
well,
of
not all bosses like that. They don't all respect that.
Well, then you need
they
to
know they can walk all over you. Then
that's not walking all over.
Well, they can get away with it.
Then you need to know your boss. I would say in that there's sometimes there's no complete yes or no. If your boss is the type that appreciates him, you've seen him get gifts before, and you are trying to, you're always in competition at work, in regular workplaces, you're trying to move up, trying to get that assignment, whatever it may be, and you think it's going to give you a little bit of an edge, and secondly, you do know it's something that he would like, or she, do it. Give it to him.
I think what I'm going to do here is just for fun. Okay, we're having a conversation. Just for fun, I'm going to have to decide who's more right after we talk it through.
Man.
And I'm going to have to base it on a combination of what Sandra Hyde says and what I think.
Well, now that I need to do because I said it's not a you do it or you don't. Now, if it's a boss.
Cheating.
No, it's not cheating. If it is a boss.
I understood your answer. Yeah. I'm already ready to rule. I understood your answer.
All right, you heard that if it's a boss that does not like them and you give it to him anyway, I mean, you don't want to get your boss mad at you.
Most right, without a doubt, is, for the first one, Arnie.
Most right.
Here's why. Again,
I'm smart.
This is according to etiquette experts.
You're not smart.
Typically, you should not give your boss a gift. Giving a gift to your employer is completely inappropriate. And to those who think it's a way to move up the corporate ladder,
brown noser,
it blows up in your face because most bosses live in high society and know that giving a gift is wrong. Unless, and this is where Arnie really got the points, unless he or she has been your boss for several years and you have a personal relationship.
It's ridiculous.
Otherwise,
I don't agree.
send a handwritten note expressing gratitude
Well,
and
that's
appreciation.
That
that's
part
not
is
a
nice.
gift.
No,
That's
it
why
isn't.
I pinned you
No,
down
it
on
isn't.
that.
I still say, get him a gift.
All right. So, and as I said, look,
And you're losing now.
ultimately,
It's not a quiz.
and ultimately, look, this isn't like a test. That's right, because these aren't
Yeah.
factual answers. You can't argue when I mean, you do, but you can't argue what year Columbus landed on America. Okay, this is
Like
ultimately.
1978.
Do you
is-
agree with an etiquette
This is your
expert in the
personal
answer? Right,
preference,
right?
yes.
But I do still have to.
Let me
grade
say, it always worked for me when I got a boss a gift.
By
okay?
the way, not only did I grade based on Sandra's answer, the etiquette expert, I have to add in my personal opinion. I think you're completely wrong, Dawn. So
But you've always accepted my gifts.
here's your question. Next etiquette issue, last one at workplace. Dawn, you get to go first.
Okay.
When you're giving out gifts to a coworker, do you have to then give gifts to all of your coworkers?
No.
What about feelings?
Well, you
What about how you're going to look?
If you're worried about feelings and if you're worried about how you're going to look, then do it in private. Don't do it for all to see. Just be like, you and I have a...
Go
we've-
away
we've-
from work
yeah,
now. Because,
we've-
otherwise they're going to put it on their desk or in their
you
cubicle.
You could say, hey, you want to go to lunch today? And you go to lunch, you're like, you know what? I mean, obviously we become friends at work and I really enjoy working with you. And, whatever your
it's
reasoning
appropriate
is.
to single out individual employees for a gift, coworkers rather.
Yes, because not every coworker is close. You may all work together and you have that working arrangement where you're civil with each other, but not all of you are close to where you're going to get them a gift.
And obviously, Arnie, there's going to be times where you guys are going to agree. So, I mean, do you have to give gifts to all of your coworkers if you're giving out gifts?
No.
And is your answer the same as Dawn, that if you're going to, do you agree that you separate yourself, or is it okay to just hand one coworker a gift in front of another coworker
No, it's
and
not.
screw that person?
No, it's not.
That's rude.
If you're going to give one person a gift, you do that in your own time because you don't want to alienate those other people.
Even if you don't like them, you just, for work purposes only,
for work purposes
Yes.
only, and you do it away from the workplace.
That's what I said.
I am going to give both of you a full point because you got it absolutely
But he
correct.
said what I said.
But
exactly what I
don't
said.
think he cheated for any
But I should
reason.
get the most important point because I said it first.
But that's why I'm interviewing both of you and getting
It's not a
God.
quiz,
Let me tell
Dawn.
you how
Jesus
this is
criminy.
Let me tell you how this is going to
Wow.
go. Everything.
Man.
Okay, life's a competition. Let me tell you how this is going to go. Arnie's going to be asked a question, and it's going to be something just like this where we both agree, and Rob's going to go, Arnie was most right because he said it first. Ding, ding, ding.
Here's what the etiquette expert said combined with what I heard, and this is why they both got a full point. If you are going to hand out gifts at work, you have to get them for everyone, say the etiquette experts. You cannot walk around giving a gift to Joe in one cubicle and Sally in another and ignoring Betty and
That's
Jim.
rude.
That is completely rude. It's bad for your career, etc. If you give to anyone in your office, you give to everyone in your office. However, if you're not going to give to everyone, you just don't do it in the office, and you both had that answer completely
I
right.
had it first.
Now we
And
move.
Dawn said you pull them aside. I was the one
No,
who
I
actually
said
said
you-
you'd take it out of the office.
No, I said you go to lunch. Did you not hear that? You take them to lunch. You say, hey, you want to go have lunch today? That's
Incidentally,
what I said.
If, by the way, you hear something you vehemently disagree with or you want to jump in, even though we've moved on, you can call as we go through this at 888-989-9811. We'll go to Arnie, first answer here. We're away from work now. Now we're just in general for the holidays. Etiquette, is it okay? Is it okay to re-gift? You got a gift, you don't like it, you're not going to use it. Is it okay to give that to someone else?
No.
Never?
No.
Why?
No, because you know why? Because it always bites you in the ass.
Is it rude to the person who gave it to you or rude to the person you're giving it to?
It's rude to the person that gave it to you. They gave you a gift, a specific gift for you, and here you are. And it's kind of rude that you're giving it to somebody else because you're not putting any thought or any idea into their gift. You're just saying, this isn't good enough for me. And that's another thing. You're saying, this isn't good enough for me, but it's good enough for you.
Why is it, by the way, going to bite you in the ass?
Because they always find out.
It's just one of those they always find out.
find out.
All right, so Dawn, is it okay to re-gift? You get something from someone, you're not going to use it.
Yeah,
it's either going to collect dust or get thrown away.
As long as you're not doing it for the reasons Arnie just said. If it's some gift that you hate and you think is stupid and you're just pawning it off to get it out of your house, that's rude. But if you're looking at it and it's not something, that's okay. That's like my house is country. And someone gave me,
Crappy.
a cookie jar that's grapes. It's vineyard Tuscan-like. Okay, that doesn't go with my house.
Goes with my house.
Exactly. So I know.
Well, Don, you said you like that.
I'm not going to pawn it off. I'm not going to.
I'm never going to give you another housewarming gift.
I'm not going to pawn it off on Arnie. That's me just getting rid of it because Arnie wouldn't like it either. Here you go. I would be like, wow, not for me or my kitchen, but geez, Rob would really love this. He would actually use this. This would go in his kitchen.
Okay, and what about the person who gave it to you?
You know what? I honestly would feel the need to tell them. I would. I really would, because I would not want them.
Well, it's nice to hear it here on the radio.
I would not want them to find out by coming to your house or coming to my house and not seeing it, and I have to tell them. I would probably. I don't know if right then and there when they gave it to me. It depends on the comfort level. I may be like, gosh, you know what? I so appreciate that gift that you gave me, and oh man, our whole kitchen is like country. I have a friend. Everything's Tuscan. Is it cool? He would love this.
Their explanations are so long.
But, you owe it to them.
I'm going to give Arnie 0, and Dawn's going to get half a point.
Half a point?
You had a full point.
Oh.
Look, I had written down a full point until the very end. I put a slash. Here's the thing. First of all, beautiful answer in terms of what Dawn said. The second rule, I'll get to the first one in a second, is to make sure the gift is a good one for the person you decide to give it to. You beautiful example of you don't give the wine thing to Arnie, you give it to me.
Yeah.
Fine. Here, the one mistake, this is why I'm interviewing both of you, because Arnie got the answer wrong right away. No. The answer is yes, but with caution.
Yeah.
However, according to etiquette experts, although I'm not sure I completely agree, but I'm still dinging you half a point, the first rule is you never want the person who gave you the gift to know that you gave it away. You hide it. You don't tell them.
See, that's devious.
You got to protect their
They come to your house. They wonder where it is.
Re-gift.
They ask you, how do you like it?
Half a point.
How's it worked out for you? I'd rather be honest.
Hello, Sean. You want to be Amish? Hi, Sean. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, what's up, Sean?
Hi.
Hey, I've been listening to you guys since way back in K-Dub, but I guess that's beside the subject. I just wanted to see your etiquette issue. When you give a gift to anyone, instead of regifting, is it a bad idea to give them a gift receipt along with it in case they don't like it?
Now, that's interesting, and that is not on our list. The question of the gift receipt, especially this time of year when you buy something, people will say, do you want a gift receipt, which comes out without the price tag on it, to give somebody with it. And I have always thought, I'm with Sean, I've always thought, although I don't think it through, that seems kind of tacky. You're going to give someone the receipt. Maybe you hold on to it if you find out they don't like it.
I love the gift receipt. I love either giving it to them in the gift or having it and then saying to them, I would prefer to put it in there because otherwise
you let them make the decision.
Yeah, because otherwise you're putting them on the spot going, hey, I have that gift receipt. Do you need it? Then they're like going to have to tell you basically, yeah, I hate your gift. Can
I love the gift receipt because I can see then how much they spend on me. And that will influence next year's gift to them.
Wait, you like the gift, but you're going to go to the store and scan the receipt just to see how much they spent?
Yes, Dawn, I am.
All right, Arnie, you get to answer second on this one. Dawn,
Thank you.
next etiquette question. Do you have to buy gifts for everyone at a large, extended family holiday party? It's the 20th of December. In-laws, cousins, the whole family is getting together. Do you have to buy gifts for everyone?
Oh, jeez. You know what's awful about that is if there's not a draw a name thing, then you're like, you have someone who might be sitting there that has less gifts than everyone else and sees that Aunt Susie got a gift for these cousins and grandma and grandpa, but not you, and you're a cousin with Aunt Susie. And I mean, I just think that would cause like fights and animosity. And I think, these are the things, to me, that's the one with the asterisk. You find out, we're not going to do the name thing where you draw, or you do, because this has happened before in our family, huge Italian family, especially on my husband's side. We're all going to gather, but we're going to get for our immediate families. It's like you have the husband, wife, grandma, in that immediate, there's...
Yeah, we got it. Arnie, do you have to buy gifts for everyone at a large extended family holiday?
Nope.
Do you buy gifts for just some?
Yep.
How do you handle it? You don't.
I mean, if it's the large extended family, there's some family members you don't know anything about. Why are you buying them a gift?
But you're all meeting together there. I mean, that's just rude. You're all gathering.
So you don't do Dawn's idea of have a family meeting ahead of time, meet with the family, say, are we going to do an exchange? Who's buying for who so no one's left out?
You know what? It's family. They shouldn't get their feelings hurt.
But they do. Are you kidding me?
Too goddamn bad.
That's when most fights happen.
Then you know what? Don't invite me back next year.
It's at the holidays.
On that question for etiquette, a full point point to Dawn.
Oh, come on, man.
You aren't even in the ballpark.
Jesus.
Look, I don't think it's going to surprise you that you're not good at etiquette.
You are so rude.
The answer is, do you have to buy gifts for everyone at a large extended family holiday party? The answer is no. Consult with your family first.
Yep.
Make an alternate plan. Make an alternate
Yeah.
plan. Suggest a drawing.
Yeah, you had no
that's
alternate plan.
stupid.
Arnie's alternate plan was so what you get your feeling hurt. Whoop-de-doo.
Hey, I'm here for the holidays. Isn't that gift enough?
Hello, Jose.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, Jose?
You don't
Jose.
sound like a Jose.
Oh, man, stop that.
You sound like a hose bee.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Do you have anything to say, sir?
Poor guy.
Well, I just had a comment. I heard from like a few minutes ago you were talking about giving a gift to your bosses and your coworkers. I don't understand what's the difference between having a quote unquote close relationship with your boss, gauging them to get a gift, as opposed to having or not having a close relationship with a coworker. What's the difference?
Well, in the etiquette answer, there wasn't a difference. The etiquette thing said if you have a close relationship with your boss, you still give him a present. If you have a close relationship with a coworker, you can do that away from work. Did somebody say something that caught you off guard?
Well, because I was listening to what Dawn said about giving a gift to your boss.
Oh, yeah, be a brown noser.
Right, which she's wrong about. Unless...
And then afterwards, I was also listening to the coworkers, and I was kind of figuring between what she said on one side and what she said on the other, what would be the initial difference?
They were the same. You give a gift to your boss, you give a gift to your close coworker.
I think the difference is Dawn's a hypocrite.
Yeah, totally. You heard it completely correct, Jose.
Nothing hypocritical there, though, damn it.
Good job, buddy.
When I'm a hypocrite, I take full credit for that.
Hello, Roger. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, what's up, Raj?
I had a question about an etiquette issue. My girlfriend at the time had bought me a couple $100 worth of hunting stuff, but I was at the time working at Bass Pro Shops and had all the hunting stuff I wanted, and she got me the hunting stuff from like Big Five, so it wasn't real high quality stuff, but she gave me gift receipts with it.
Okay.
And I mean, is it bad that I took all that stuff back and
Well, look, I don't. This is a sensitive one, especially when you're talking boyfriend, girlfriend. My answer, and I don't have this one in the etiquette thing here either. By the way, we're going to post all this at RobArnieandDawn.com. My answer is absolutely not. If she really cares about you, she wants you to have what you want. And I'm with Arnie on the family thing. You shouldn't get butthurt over somebody wanting the gifts that they want.
She gave you a gift receipt, and she cannot hold her insecurities against you. If that was her little way of testing you, I mean, she can't give you a gift receipt and find out later that you went ahead and used the gift receipt and then get mad at you and hold it against you. Then you've got a whole other problem with someone that you're with.
I do want to point out, though, if the situation was reversed, Arnie would be deeply offended if somebody took back a gift.
It's because he's insecure.
By the way, you should tell your girlfriend, thanks for supporting the competition.
Hello, Taylor. Go ahead.
Oh, man.
Taylor, you there?
Hi, Taylor.
All right, blank you then.
Oh, well, gosh,
damn.
Email us, Hot Topic.
Next up, who goes first here? Arnie
I
does?
do.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just got a full point.
Yes, you did. Very good. All right,
I know about etiquette.
Etiquette for the holidays. This is similar to the extended family thing, but different. If a relative of yours brings someone you've never met to a gathering where there will be gift giving, do you need to get that person a gift? Usually a boyfriend or girlfriend you've never met.
Well, that's easy.
A family member of yours brings them. You don't know him or her at all, but there is gift giving.
No. Don't give them a gift.
Not to make them feel welcome, make them feel part of it.
What am I supposed to get them? I don't know anything about it.
What
serious?
What if they bring you a gift, a generic gift like
I'm creeped out by it. I'm like, wow, why are you buying me a gift? I don't even know you.
You vehemently disagree because you said it was easy.
Oh, my God, of course you get them a gift. You want to make them feel welcome in your home.
What if I don't like them?
What if it's not in your house? What if you're meeting somewhere else, but it's still a gift everyone's exchanging?
Everyone knows each other except this person that your friend's bringing. You want to make them feel welcome. You want to make them feel warm. And how do you know how you find out? You ahead of time call your friend and go, you know what? I want to get them a gift. What is it they like? What are their likes or dislikes? You can easily find that out. And if they bring you a gift, boy, that's just nice of them when they bring a gift, right? Hey, thank you for...
That's creepy. They're trying to latch on quick.
No, they're saying thank you.
That's what they're doing.
Thank you for including me in your festivities.
A full point for Dawn.
Hell
She got that completely right. According to the etiquette
Where
experts.
do these people have all this money to buy strangers gifts?
Of course you get a person who's brought by a relative to the situation a gift for exactly what Dawn said, quote, you don't want them to feel left out and ostracized.
Because he's being a baby and he's clearly losing. You can't bring money into the argument, all right? We're not playing and nobody's got money land.
There's always a way. And plus,
make them cookies then.
If that's what you're doing
what
for the other relatives.
What if they're diabetic? You don't know.
You find out.
We have to take a break. We're going to come back and do the second half. We're going to start talking about what you do if you get a gift you absolutely hate.
Pitch it.
And what about those thank yous and thank yous in person and thank yous in notes?
Rob, Arnie, and Dawn. The Rob, Arnie, and Dawn Show. Dawn Show. Dawn Show. Dawn Show. Dawn Show. This is the best of the Rob, Arnie, and Dawn Show.
Is it okay, Dawn, to give gift cards or cash as a gift?
Okay, there's an asterisk.
Why wasn't there an asterisk with the lottery ticket? I mean, a lottery ticket could be worthless.
No, there was.
Okay.
I mean, there needs to be a backup. You know, it's not just, it's a lottery ticket and a candle. You know, it's a lottery ticket and whatever, box of chocolates. I mean, there's something else with it because it could be worthless. And if they win big, you can't, expect them to give you anything.
That's like 0.01. I mean, you understand, a lottery ticket could be worth nothing.
Yeah.
So that's
Most of them are.
That's why I'm not sure that it's okay.
Now,
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
The cash and
that's
the gift
not in
card.
the survey, huh?
Same thing. You got to know your audience. You know, someone like me, I love gift cards, okay? If it's a person, when you're getting a gift for someone, it means you've either done the research on them or you know them and you know. So they have to be someone who likes cash and likes gift cards. If not, there's got to be something else attached to it.
Doesn't like cash.
Well, I know. Well, some people find it tacky. Some people think
that's what you're referring to.
Some people think, wow, you gave me cash, but it's one of those things where maybe you got them some stuff from Bed Bath & Beyond. It's like some little thing, not little, but, lotions and this or that. But you also have this $30 you want to include in it. Great, fine.
Cash gift cards, Arnie, is okay.
That's fine.
What about people that say it's not personal? You didn't even think of me.
They're the rude ones. They're the ones questioning the gift. I gave you a gift.
But it's lazy.
Rude.
You didn't put any thought into it.
Well, sorry, that's your gift.
It's the old Seinfeld thing. Remember when Jerry gave Elaine $182?
Yeah.
I mean, they're dating, and he didn't even try to find her the bench that Kramer knew that she wanted.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's a gift.
Sorry, it's your gift. Are you kidding me? The point of getting gifts for someone is because you want them to like it, and that would never fly with you. Every time someone's gotten you a gift you haven't liked, and I've said, it's your gift, they should know me. They should know to get me a gift. Why is it okay for you to go ahead and give someone a gift card?
But why is it crappy on my part to bitch and moan about the gift I get then?
Isn't the difference...
That's not okay.
Isn't the difference that everyone can use cash? Not everyone appreciates... That's your viewpoint, right?
Yes.
Not everyone appreciates a book on 9/11.
Correct.
Anyone in America can use money.
It doesn't matter that anyone in America could use money. If you know that it's someone that would appreciate your efforts of actually picking something out for them, then you pick that out and go ahead and throw the 20 in with it.
When we went to break, as I'm just kind of randomly assigning points based on answers, Dawn had accumulated 3.5. Arnie had only 2. There is no doubt on this one. Full point to Dawn.
Yeah!
Oh, come on!
Is it okay to give gift cards or cash? Says the Sandra, the etiquette expert. Depends on the recipient entirely. Know your audience.
Yep.
You need to think about whether the person would like it. Some people are offended. You didn't take time to pick out a personal gift. All right.
Well, then why are you getting them a gift if you're going to say up theirs? You obviously don't care about them.
Because I was told I had to get them a gift. I've never met the person before, and they just showed up at my family event.
His head's going to
still
explode.
has to be thoughtful,
All
Arnie.
these rules are going
Oh, Christ's sake. Nobody's getting anything this year.
Your question, Arnie. What do you do if you get a gift you absolutely hate?
Throw it away. You return it. You get rid of it.
What do you tell the person? What do you say to the person? How do you handle the person who gave you?
Oh, you thank them.
So you're gracious?
Yeah, you thank them.
Why don't you ever do that then?
Well, I'm trying to win a quiz here. Okay, this isn't the real art. Real Arnie tells him, up yours, this gift
That's not
sucks.
fair. He needs to answer how he is.
I might deduct for
Yeah.
that. Dawn, what do you do if you get a gift you absolutely hate? How do you handle it?
Thank you very much, and excuse you.
You didn't do that a few years ago when a listener gave you for your anniversary a live spider.
Yeah.
Okay, that was disgusting.
It was
Are
a
you
gift.
serious?
It doesn't matter,
I
Dawn.
hate spiders.
They
That's
thought
like
of
somebody
you.
giving Arnie tequila and he's sober.
So somebody in your house gives you a gift that you hate. I mean, you hate it. It's a Justin Bieber CD.
I graciously take the gift. Thank you so much, and then
You say it more
oh, absolutely,
with more sentiment than that.
Because you know what?
Thank you so much.
It's a gift. It's not about me. It's a gift.
Do you give it back? I mean, do you take it back? You give it to someone else later? Back to the You're not going to use it.
Listen,
right?
I'm telling you, I'm going back to it's the word of the day. Know your audience. If it's someone like Rob, I can go, dude, I'm going to give this to my niece. Okay, and Rob's going to laugh and go, yeah, okay, I get it, fine.
Okay.
If it's someone that seriously is going to be upset and hurt that you got rid of it and gave it to someone else, then that's how you accumulate junk in your house.
Right. I am going to, as the judge, award a full point to Dawn.
Yay!
Arnie gets 3/4 of a point.
Come on.
3/4 of a point for
I should
what?
get a full point.
He was being a liar in there.
But he had the right sentiment. Dawn, hold on. Here's why. It doesn't matter how he would handle it. The question is, what's the proper etiquette? And he said, oh, well, you still thank him. So he might not do the right thing, but he knows the right thing. So he gets 3/4 of a point.
And immediately after said, well, I just said that to win.
Dawn.
That's what he said.
You should be pretty happy with the way the point system is going so far. I suggest you check yourself.
But what are you going to do? Take points away?
I may.
You can't do that.
Hello.
Ooh, that was a challenge to you.
Matt.
She's rubbing your nose in it, pal.
Good morning, Matt.
Hey, good morning. Hey, I'm curious what you guys' thoughts are on lists.
In what sense? A list like
the whole sense of tell me what you want versus the thought that counts.
This comes this comes up. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
No, I was just gonna say, the whole it's the thought that counts. Well, if you give them a list and there's no thought, then does that make the gift meaningless?
This comes up every year, and I absolutely understand, Matt. There are people that respond that way, and this is usually within a relationship. This is usually a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife issue. If the two of you give each other lists, if you sit down and you agree we're going to spend X number of dollars on each other, and then you provide gifts for one another, and this is not in the study, so I'm just giving you my answer based on personal opinion and experience. I think it is incredibly rude to go off that list. Now, I understand what you said, Matt, that then some people say, well, you didn't put any thought into Christmas. You just got me what I said I wanted. I think if you guys have agreed to a set amount to the point where you know you're buying each other's gifts and you say, here's a list of things I want. Now, you choose, honey, and maybe you even prioritize it for them so they know what's most important to you. For them to get you something within that budget you've agreed upon that isn't on the list, sacrificing something you asked for, I think that is stunningly inconsiderate. I wouldn't be with a person like that. But you're right, Matt. You're going to run into those people who say, so all you did was get me everything I asked for, and you didn't even put any thought into it. And that I think that's a callous, petty person.
You know what? It's unloving. This is someone you love. This is someone that you've sat down together and you've trusted each other with things that you want. You've given a list. It's loving to give them what is on the list. If you want to get them what's on the list and you got a little left over in your budget and you want to surprise them with something else you heard them talk about weeks ago or whatever, hello, that's just extra bonus points. But you got to stay on that list. Now, if you're with someone who says to you, you know what, give me a list for you. Because great, that helps me. But you know what? Whatever. I'm going to trust you, and you got to stick by that. Though you got to stick by that. You can't then be upset with what they give you because you didn't give them a list.
Here's what we're missing in Matt's call. This is where this becomes a problem, and it's a guy-girl thing. When none of the scenario that I painted happens, and the guy goes to the girl and says, "Honey, can you give me a list of what you want?"
Oh, man.
Because what that says to the woman is, you don't know me, you don't pay attention to me, you don't listen when we're out at the mall and I say that's really nice. That's where you get the you're inconsiderate speech, and it's not completely unwarranted.
Well, and you don't come up and, word it that way. You would come up to her and say, hey, babe, I'm not sure how you feel about are you someone, if it's your first Christmas, you need to communicate this stuff. You need to communicate it. You need to sit down and go, hey, I don't know where you stand on lists. Are you into the list thing, or you just want us to surprise each other?
You need a list to know what to give me. I've already bought everything for you for Christmas.
Babe, I don't need a list. Absolutely, I do not. I listen to you.
Then go find me something.
Then great, I understand we're not a list couple.
And
that's how you respond. on.
And he's never going to get her the right thing.
He's with the wrong woman.
By the way,
man.
yeah, he's never ever going to get her the right thing because he can do what Rob said and pay attention and listen. Oh, I remember hearing her say she wanted that, back 6 months
That's so
ago.
neat you guys do that.
Oh yeah, but the problem is
Excuse
you buy that thing from 6 months ago, you give it to her, and it's like, well, that was so 6 months ago.
I don't want this anymore.
What do I want that for?
She's a
That's
bitch.
dumb.
I wanted this for the 4th of July.
See, that's what you get for listening. This is why lists are so important.
That was last season.
If you have a list in place, if you've given each other lists, and somebody goes off the list, what the hell did you make the list for?
Hey,
that's rude.
That is
That's
rude.
The height
and
of rudeness.
if she responds that way, I love how it's just the woman that's going to respond this way, by the way. Someone in this room would never respond like that.
That'd be you,
Arnie.
It's always you. I'm never the someone in the room.
I know.
You clearly are with an ass like Arnie or a bitch.
Phone number.
I mean, seriously.
Is 888-989-9811. Trevor, go ahead.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up,
Hi.
Trevor?
Not much.
Yeah. Cool.
I actually have a question about a gift that I got for my girlfriend.
Okay.
Is it okay to give her something that's going to be... all right, well, she loves Michael Jackson. And,
He's dead.
Still.
well, I know, I realize.
You didn't get him tickets to a concert.
I just
did
want to
you?
make sure that you know.
Well, yeah. Have you heard of this Michael Jackson Immortal thing by Circus Olay?
Yeah, sure. They're reenacting. They're performing all of his songs. Yes.
Exactly. Well, I don't know. I got her 4 tickets to this. This is the closest I can get her to a real Michael Jackson concert.
Very thoughtful.
That is very thoughtful, actually.
But it's not until 2012.
That's okay.
No, I think that's a very thoughtful gift that she's
Absolutely.
going to love. She's going to plan her whole weekend around it. Look forward to it for a year. Is that really your only concern? Is that it's a year later?
Well, yeah. I mean, should I wait until next year? Or
No.
No, because
no,
now
no.
she has time to be so excited
Trevor.
to look forward to that, to plan where she's going to stay
This is a
and
home
save
run.
the money. I mean, this is so sweet
Great
and thoughtful that you even knew. Dude, see,
Yeah.
waiting till next year is like, it was an afterthought, but you were on the top of this thing from
Very.
the get-go.
Well, and this is good to hold over her head.
Oh, Jesus, Arnie.
Oh, man. Oh, honey, I want to go out with the boys this weekend. Oh, I can't go? Well, I'm losing those Michael Jackson tickets.
Your
Arnie.
entire perception of relationships is blackmail. Hello there. Greg, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a problem. I've got you. You know you're screwed when you're a guy. You go out and you getting something off the list, but there are 50 different choices of this particular item on the list. You're never going to get the right one.
Oh, like they weren't. You mean like they weren't specific enough? They say
Right? They didn't go brand name or whatever.
Okay, wait,
That's rough.
what relation? Okay, I can't believe I'm going to ask this question because we've all been in them. I mean, seriously, if you cannot, when you go out shopping and you see on the list she wants Uggs, and you see that there are a bazillion type of Uggs, you should have the type of relationship where you call and go, hey, babe, I see you want Uggs. Or at home, you're with her, you bring a catalog from there of Uggs.
You don't know what my favorite color is.
You know I don't like fur.
Okay, then she's rude and rotten. God.
Next up for you, Dawn. Etiquette
Yeah.
is a thank you in person. We're at Christmas. I give you a gift. Is a thank you in person enough? You just say to me, thank you so much. Maybe even lay it on thick.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Gosh, that is such a sweet thing.
It's enough for me. 'Cause
Etiquette.
I'm not, yeah.
Is it enough?
No, absolutely not.
Why is it enough? It's enough for you if you're giving. It's not enough for you as the receiver, is it? You would still do more after thanking somebody in person.
Yes. Yeah, but I'm not expecting...
You as the giver,
yeah.
you won't. That's not the
no.
question.
Me giving some a gift, if I'm giving someone a gift and they look at me and say thank you, I'm not expecting to thank you later. If I get one, it's like, wow, what a nice touch.
Okay.
But etiquette, absolutely. You can say thank you in front of them. Yes.
A million
But
times.
Later on when you get home, whether it's by, because, day and age, text, Facebook, Twitter, or an actual note, it's when you're like, wow, I got the gift home. Here's where I placed it. Or, hey, I wore that to this. But, those are really nice ones you can get specific with or whatever. And you send it on out to them. It's such a nice touch.
Is it okay, Arnie, as a thank you in person enough.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
No follow-up needed even later.
You've
maybe
already thanked them. How many times do you need to thank them for the box of chocolates? Well, I've taken the box of chocolate home, and I've eaten one. Do you have to write them a note every time you eat one? Oh, my gosh, I got one with nougat. Thank you.
See, that's where he's a jerk.
Jesus Christ.
He thinks you have to write more than one thank you. No, one thank you, letter, note, email, text is enough. Hey, I opened the box of chocolates, so excited. There was one of my faves, chocolate covered, whatever, however much you want to personalize it.
Etiquetely speaking, not even close. A full point to Dawn.
Of course.
0 for Arnie.
Stupid society.
Absolutely not. It is not okay for a thank you in person enough. You must follow up with a written thank you note, and you must specifically reference the gift.
Yes, that's so nice.
As Dawn suggests.
You know, this is from a gentleman. I mean, he's living true to who he is right now for sure, because someone will get him a gift. They'll bring it in, and it'll actually be a listener, and it'll actually be a gift that Arnie likes. So he's excited. Yeah, thank you. And they will actually leave a number or information. And Arnie will just toss it.
For what?
Arnie will just toss it to me.
Am I supposed to move in with him?
He'll just toss it to me and say, I thanked him on the air. That was enough.
I did. I said thank you for it.
God.
That's good enough.
Not to them.
You know what? If you need a thank you note, then you don't need to be given gifts.
It's not the point, Arnie. It's polite.
Hello, Russ.
Yeah, hi. Hey,
Hey, what's up, Russ?
I think we're spending way too much time on trying to find the perfect gift for loved ones. I say just go to Walgreens, buy a box of chocolates and some...
Wow. You're a treat.
Whoa. Russ, can I get you to go on hold so we can get a contact number for you, because the women are going to be
lining up
down your door.
Rob, he's obviously married. I mean, come on. A guy like that?
Walgreens.
Jeez.
Well, now, wait a minute. Walgreens wasn't the problem. It's that he didn't want to put any thought into giving a gift to someone he loves.
Hello, Kathy.
Jesus.
Good morning,
Hello.
Kathy.
Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to say that my husband is probably the best gift giver in the whole world. He remembers everything I've ever seen in any store, and he always gets it.
Okay.
And one
So
year, I have a
sweet.
collection of things that are really, you can't find them anywhere. He spent 6 months on eBay getting me the things I collect.
You're just calling to brag.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
You're making all these other women feel horrible.
Hold on, can I ask you a question?
They're not married to your husband or me. They're screwed.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Did you give him a thank you note?
Arnie.
Kind of.
Yeah, we know what kind of note that was.
Not good enough.
Yes, it is. If you're married, that's how you give thank yous, all right? Or if you're boyfriend and girlfriend.
Hi, Stephanie.
Take him to the bedroom.
Good morning, Stephanie.
Is that what you meant?
Good morning.
Hi.
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 Go ahead, Stephanie. Just talk over Dawn's cackling.
You guys were talking about, boyfriend, girlfriend presents, if it's your first Christmas together, a list and all that jazz. Well, this Christmas is mine and my boyfriend's official Christmas, like as a couple. And, I didn't want to ask him. I sort of wanted to find something on my own because, he wants rims for his truck. He wants, a stereo system. And, you can buy that for them, but you don't know, again, which one to get. So what I did was I contacted his best friend in Oregon, whom I've never met, and I bought him a plane ticket up here to come and surprise him for a week and bought them Alaska tickets. And I wrote my boyfriend a letter just explaining, why I did it. And I thought
That's
that,
sweet.
it was heartfelt and, just something that would be really cool because they don't get to see each other.
That's amazing.
His best friend gave him the letter his last day here. So the whole time, he thought that he just came up here for the heck of it. And really, it was my Christmas gift to him.
God,
So
I love that. You are a
That's
good
nice.
woman.
That's neat.
Oh, I hope he treats you well.
But your boyfriend wanted a stereo for his truck.
God, Arnie.
He didn't want his damn friend. He can call his friend.
You are such
That
a
gift
jerk.
sucked.
Lori, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up, Lori?
I wanted to get your feedback on a written thank you. Is a text enough, or does it have to be on paper?
Perfect, because this is the next question. Dawn alluded to this, and I want to pin her down now because it's the next question. Is it okay to send an email or text thank you?
Yeah. Yeah, I you know what? I used to hate it. I used to think it was rude and rotten, and this was years ago. But emailing and texting is so a part of our culture, just like thank you notes. Writing a thank you note was so a part of our culture way back when, that to me it is for our updated version of being that extra thankful for something that someone got you, and you could put the same thing in an email or a text. Hey, thank you so much. I wore that sweater you got me, looked great. Whatever you want to personalize.
This is hard for you, Arnie, because you think just saying it in person's enough. So let's pretend that you didn't. Let's pretend it was mailed to you, so you don't even get to thank them in person, and let's assume you're going to thank them in some way. Is it okay to do it in an email or even a text?
No, he prefers that because I have to do confrontational and get specific with. It's something about handwriting that Arnie hates.
All right,
and you know what? If this turns out to where I was right, he only said that so he could get more points.
Well, I'm going to reward Dawn with half a point.
Half a point.
Arnie gets 1/4 of a point. Here's why.
Why does he get anything?
Here's why. Because the etiquette answer is no.
Never.
But here's how I'm deciphering this. Etiquette people are old stogies.
Yeah, they are.
Stodgy. And they don't understand.
They're the people that have doilies still on their coffee tables.
They don't understand exactly what you said, Dawn. Email is such a part of it. I think texting is crude, and I have to put a little bit of my own personal. I think a text thank you is pretty lazy. And that's why Arnie only gets 1/4 point, because he immediately said, yeah, absolutely.
Just so he can score points.
Because you can't tell them thank you, because the personal thank you is rude.
You can tell them thank you, and then you follow up, but you don't expect that. Well, let's make this all clear. If you're getting someone a gift, and they look at you and say thank you, and you never receive a card, an email, or a text, you can't think otherwise, because you didn't get them a gift, for those type of thank yous. You still have to be not thankful that they even looked at you and said thank you. You can't hold it against them.
Chad, go ahead.
Hey, so if it's good etiquette to send these thank you notes for, getting this gift, does that mean when you get a thank you note, you have to send a you're welcome note?
Absolutely. You got to send a thank you note for the thank you note, and then when you get that, you got to send another one.
Okay, that's an old comedy shtick, all right, way back when.
Couple more.
He requested it.
Dawn has been awarded 7 points. Arnie has a total of 3 at this point.
Oh, God.
Arnie,
but it's not a quiz.
Yes, it is a quiz.
Nope.
Life is a quiz.
Arnie, if someone surprises you with a gift, you never thought of them, you certainly never thought they were going to give you a gift. Do you then have to go out, rush out, and reciprocate with a gift for them?
No, you didn't know that the gift was coming.
You're not obligated.
And you know what? It looks fishy on your part because you didn't get them a gift in the beginning, and here they are giving you a gift. So now you feel obligated to give them a gift. So no
chance. You just suddenly feel, wow, he thinks so highly of me. I should know. Okay, Dawn, if somebody surprises you with a gift, should you reciprocate?
It depends on your intentions. I mean, if you're only getting them a gift because they got you one, that's rude. You give gifts because you actually want to. If they give you a gift and you're so touched by it, and you happen to be out that next day or a couple days later, and you see something that reminds you of them, and you're like, wow, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get this for them because you really want to, and you thought it was so sweet they did for you, then it's okay. But you really got to look at intentions. It can't just be because they got you a gift.
According to the etiquette experts, Dawn gets 1/4 of a point.
Yeah, 1/4?
Well, Arnie gets a full point.
Yeah!
If someone surprises you with a gift, the answer is absolutely no. You do not have to reciprocate.
I said that.
There is no obligation. No, you said it depends. He said no right away. No, it's a firm no. There is no obligation. In fact, if anything, you might want to look at whether or not it affects your relationship and whether or not they're being rude to you by surprise.
Exactly.
I already said you don't get them a gift because you feel obligated. I already said that was a no.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, what's up?
I wanted to know if it is bad etiquette to expect gifts from family members who have lost their jobs this year.
Well, why if you know they don't have jobs, are you even expecting gifts? What is the...
Jeez.
Well, how do you approach them and tell them that you don't have to get us anything this year?
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy, because then they're afraid you're pitying them. Or they feel obligated already.
Here's what you do.
Give them a list of really expensive things you want.
You have to make that a rule. You have to make it a rule for everyone in your house. You have to say, hey, this year we're just not going to do gifts. We're all just gathering, and we're just gathering together. You can't make it like they don't have to give you, but they're going to show up at the family function, but other people are giving gifts.
But what if you really want to give them something? Right? And here's the scenario. You really want to give them something. You're doing well. You love them. You've always given them gifts. They don't have the money. You know they don't. But you also don't want to make them feel pitied. So you can't just say, hey, we're not doing gifts this year because you really want to give them something. But you also don't want them to feel like they're losers when you say, I know you're on hard times.
This is what you do. You lose their phone number. That's the easiest scenario, because then you can save your gift for somebody who has a job.
It's not about you, though. The most important thing is them. I mean, to me, that sounded like someone's making it about them, but I really want to get them a gift. I really want to.
Well, but it might help them out even. Maybe it's a gift they need, you know, and you can.
I'm going back to the word of the day. Know your audience. If it's someone like Arnie,
that's more than one
Arnie
word,
can be unemployed for years. If you give him gifts, he's happy. He's not going to feel, like garbage because he couldn't get you a gift. If someone's very prideful, like Rob's a very prideful person.
I have no pride, obviously.
None. You don't want to give gifts to maybe someone who's prideful, who's going to look at it like, oh my God, I have nothing for you.
Hi, Daniel. Good morning.
Hi, Rob, Arnie, and terrible.
Hey, what's up?
That's you, Brandon.
Oh, man.
Hey, Rob, I have a question. I have the writing of like a 4-year-old sociopath, so I was wondering, can you type something up and then, like, for a thank you note, and then just, like, sign your name at the bottom?
Yes, that's fine.
Do that.
In fact, I would even, and I've done this before, I would even put at the bottom a self-deprecating note that says, by the way, sorry that I've typed this, and if it seems impersonal to you, and I would use that line. I have the writing of a 4-year-old sociopath is funny, and then you just sign it.
And maybe you prick your finger and bleed a little bit on the note.
Last one, Dawn, and we're going to put the whole thing up at RobArnieandDawn.com. Holiday etiquette. If a guest brings an edible or drinkable gift to your party that wasn't prearranged, it's not like you said, hey, will you bring the salad? If they bring an edible or drinkable gift to your party, are you obligated to serve it at that party? I know this answer because I host a lot of parties.
God. You know what? I always have a hard time with this one. I really do, because...
this is a black and white issue. This is a clear-cut answer.
One year, a family member brought... I don't want to name specifically. It was a drink mix. It's something you have to, like, put all together.
Had they put it together?
No. You buy it in a package, and it's like if it was daiquiris, right? And it had all the little things to make it, okay? They brought it, and then they kept insisting, open it, let's serve it, open it and serve it. And I thought, did you get this for me to enjoy later, or did you actually get this so you can have this drink?
Were you serving other things that people could drink? And this wasn't a BYOB thing, and they brought it for themselves.
This was no BYOB.
They wanted it served to everyone else. All right, so what'd you do?
We have full bar, everything you need.
What'd you do?
Because it's someone I'm really close to, I said, if somebody wants that type of drink tonight...
Oh, you said that to them.
Yeah,
okay.
because I know this person. So I said, if somebody wants that type of drink tonight, we'll open it and do it. But did you get this for yourself, or did you get this for me? Because maybe I want to enjoy it later.
Wow, how confrontational at your party.
She's just as bitchy as me and said, fine, whatever. I hope someone wants it.
So what's the right etiquette in that situation, Arnie? You didn't ask them to bring it. They bring it.
You don't have to serve it.
Absolutely
of course not. No, because look... Knowing you, I've done this plenty of times. I know that when I come to your house, you tell me I don't have to bring anything over, but I bring like a bottle of wine to your house.
Well, you know why he doesn't serve your bottles of wine.
Arnie gives very good bottles of wine.
Thank you.
That was low and bitchy.
And you know it was.
He's not a drinker, and he's never a wine fan. He goes out of his way to give nice bottles of wine.
And I've always made sure to get Rob his favorite bottle of wine, or one of his favorite bottles of wine. And I've never seen him serve it, and I don't get offended by it whatsoever because it's for him.
And oftentimes, you give me such nice bottles of wine, I don't want to serve it to the cretins that are at my house.
Exactly. You, Dawn.
Arnie's got it. Overwhelmingly, it's an absolute no. That speaks more of Dawn's crappy friend that you would expect that. Incredibly rude. And now, Dawn, you hemmed and hawed. You never gave an answer. You get 0.
0?
Arnie's answer right away, spot on, gets him 5 points.
No.
Yeah!
The final score, Dawn 7 1/4, Arnie 8 points.
Yes! You are right.
Rob, Arnie, and Dawn. The Rob, Arnie, and Dawn Show. Dawn Show. Dawn Show. Dawn Show. Dawn Show. Dawn Show.